guys, and welcome back to another video here on this channel. If you're new here, my name's Shireen and I talk all things sewing. This summer I've also been loving doing a little bit of gardening, so I'm adding a little touch of that in these videos as well. So if that's something you think you're into, then I would love if you joined. And so today I'm going to be doing a little bit of gardening to begin with, but yeah, I thought I'd take you along. Here in the UK, the weather is absolutely stunning. Obviously SPFing, full of shade, a hat is an essential, but I thought I would wear this dress today just so that I would get a nice little bit of colour on my shoulders. As you can see, my tan so far is not the most even, but yeah, I love wearing these sort of smock style dresses because they're just super comfortable. I definitely need to sew some more of these because it's just so polite and airy. This dress is old season from H&M, but it's I think 97% cotton, so it's so airy and so comfortable. You'll probably see it full length a bit later on in the video. But let me show you what I've done so far to prepare my cuttings. Okay, so you guys have joined me in a very shady area of my garden because it's very hot outside and I just want to handle these cuttings without them losing too much water. Now, I'm definitely no expert, I've not done this before, this is like my first attempt ever, so I'd really appreciate any feedback if you guys have done this before and been successful. But I thought I'd kind of show you what I've been doing and how I've set things up. So starting with the container that I'm going to use, I've actually got this container from IKEA, which is just a storage box, and I think it's the Salvia range. But what I've essentially done is I've I've drilled in quite a few holes at the bottoms for drainage, and then I've bought this perlite for it to sit in. And I've got this rooting powder, which says organic, and I'm not sure if that's any good, but it was the only one that they had at the shop, so that's what I'm going to be using. Now, I also have a bowl of water here, which what I'm essentially going to do is take my cuttings and then put them straight in the bowl of water just so they don't dry out, and then we'll join back here and we'll start potting them together. So these are my salvias, so I'm going to be doing the same here, but I'm going to be doing the ones from the back. So, let's see if we can find a long one. And then I'm going to cut here. There's one, and I think I'm going to leave that one. And again here, and then leave that one. So I'm going to just shorten the leaves. And then let's do the hydrangeas. Okay, so I'm going to fill up the container now with the perlite. So they're all in, let me show you. So you can see in there, I'll show you from the bird's eye because it's still a bit draining. I've kept the end of this flower for a little vase at home, so I'm going to bring that inside. Obviously, I'm a newbie to this. I have no idea if this is going to work. I'm going to put this in a shady space that's got some sky above it. I think that's what the video said. So I'm going to do that, and then obviously just keep it moisturised. Moisturised? Do you say that with plants? Probably not. I'm going to keep it moist, and then fingers crossed they work. Obviously, if I've done anything completely wrong, please tell me, because it just means I will know for next time. And yeah, let me show you a bit close up what they look like at the minute. So there they are in the perlite. This one's fallen a little bit. Stand you back up. I'll show you where I end up putting it. So I needed to pop out and run some errands, but I thought at the same time I'd pop into some of the charity shops and see what they had in. I only had 30 minutes on the meter, so I thought I'd do a quick dash and see what they had. And I actually managed to find a few little fun things. Some of them fun, some of them a little bit more practical. I'll start with the practical things first. So I found, there must have been a fellow sewist that was just having a declutter, but I found this huge range of invisible zippers. They did have other zippers as well, but I was particularly looking for invisible zippers because I want to use them a little bit more so. And yeah, I've got such a variety of different colours, sort of in black and navy blue, this lovely greyish colour, which I definitely don't have, and this blue, which I thought I'm probably not going to use, but I thought, well, since it's going to be invisible, no one's going to see it. And then I got a white and again a black and a navy blue, because a girl can just not have enough zippers, in my humble opinion. So that was my first very practical find. My second find, which was my only sewing pattern find, was this sewing pattern from New Look K6461, and it looks like a really versatile one actually, because I think you actually could create a whole capsule wardrobe from this one pattern, because there's so many different styles of tops and a pair of trousers there. We start from the ones at the top. You've got a normal sort of basic t-shirt there, which looks quite a longer length, so obviously you could have it cropped, you could have normal length or longer. You've got a sleeveless top, which is longer at the back and slightly shorter at the front, which actually, and if you can see on the model, can you see the fabric? It's this stripy beige and white jersey, and I don't know if you remember when I made my DIY self-drafted jersey skirt, I had it in the same fabric. Look, I mean, I could make exactly the same top to go with these from that pattern, because I still do have some of this fabric left. But do you think it would just be too much to wear them together? Who knows? Let me know what you think, because I'm slightly tempted, because I think it actually could look quite cute, or it could just look like I'm just wearing a maxi dress. But I just love this fabric because it's quite thin, light, airy. It's just perfect for a holiday. But yes, what else was there? There was also this top here, which I love, because it's got this little, it's cropped, which I also like, and it's got this sort of tie detail here. This is something I can definitely see myself making, so yeah, I don't know what fabric I would make with it though, so let me know if you have any ideas on what you think I could use for this. The last one here are these trousers, and they're kind of like a boxy cropped style trouser. You can see from the picture here. And I also thought they would just be also really nice pyjama trousers, because it has an elastic waistband. So I think I might also do that. Also tempted to make it in like a linen, but to be honest, you could even make a pair of shorts, obviously just make it shorter. And I think it's just such a versatile sewing pattern. I mean, genius. And again, it says easy, it's perfect for beginners, so it'll be a really quick make, which will be nice as well. Yeah, pretty pleased with that. £1. £1. Now, a slightly more random item that I bought is this I want to say seagrass wicker pot. This is also £1, but it's also made out of this sort of got a plastic lining, so I'm assuming it's for a pot, an indoor pot for a plant. I don't have a particular plant I need repotting at the moment, so I'm not sure if I'm going to use it for that or use it in my sewing studio for sort of storage. But these are usually quite expensive, so I thought may as well pick it up, and it just looks super cute. So also, I don't know if you can notice, but I've had a little bit of a tidy up because this room was just, I mean, it's still messy, but it's now organised and everything has its place, and I can actually now walk into the room, so it's just brilliant. But everything's kind of got its place now, so I can really like go through it all, and so much easier. It just makes life so much easier. The next find, I've been keeping an eye out for this for a really long time. I really wanted a gardening trug, and for some reason they're just overly expensive. I mean, essentially you're putting mud in it, and sometimes you just cannot justify something that you'd probably leave outside and it gets wet and weathered and rots quite quickly, etc. So I've been on the hunt for an affordable trug, and I didn't find one. I found this basket that was, and actually probably more practical than an actual trug. So it is this cute, it basically is a picnic basket. It doesn't have a lid or anything on. It basically looks like a picnic basket. There's a little bit of a wicker bit missing here, but I mean, again, like I said, it's for the garden. And I've got this for £5, and I just thought it was just the perfect size, plenty of space. I've already put my gardening tools in because I was so excited. I might do a little what's in my gardening basket video at some point, because this is revolutionary. This has changed the gardening game for me. And I mean, if I can change the gardening game for anyone else out there, then I would love to. I'm putting that down because it's quite heavy for me. But yeah, it's just perfect. And I did get a couple of fabric finds as well, which is probably the best part. So I'm going to start with my favourite first. So I'm not sure what this is. Like, I really don't know what it's supposed to be. It was under the bedding section, but it's not bedding. So the thing is, there's no opening or anything, so I have a feeling it's a tablecloth, but wait for it. There's not a huge amount of fabric here, but oh my gosh, how cute. How beautiful is this print? It's just absolutely stunning, and it's got this kind of like linen-y texture, and it's quite heavyweight fabric. It's got a lining on the other side, so I'd have to undo that. It's been sewn in, and it's not that big. It's probably about 1 metre by ½ metre, but I thought it would just make a really cute little mini dress or a top. I mean, just look, how cute is that? How cute. I mean, just a little bandeau dress like this with maybe a couple of little bow tie straps would just look so adorable. I don't know what else I could do with it, so if you have any ideas on what I could make this into, I would love to hear your thoughts. But yeah, I mean, I saw this print and I just thought I just can't not take it, and this was £2. My next find was also tablecloth, and it is this lovely embroidered or broderie or both, I'm not sure, but look how stunning that is. And it's just all over. It's just all over. And I just thought, I just had this image in my mind of a triangular, so a top like this here, and then with a triangle bottom here, like a crop top, and then kind of tying it round, like, I don't know if I'm really like making any sense here, but do you understand the vibe? Like, and then a little tie back at the back, like, would that not look cute? I've got a thrift flip DIY that I'm going to be doing from an oversized skirt that I found from Zara, well, from TK Maxx, it's originally from Zara, which I'm going to make into a 2-piece, and it's a similar colourway as this. And there's something about white and blue that I'm just loving this summer, and I'll need to make sure I find a way of utilising the edging, because the edge all the way around is this beautiful embroidered blue like cross stitch, which I just love it. I just love it. So this one I think was also £2 or £3, which again, it's not a huge piece, but for the quality and the amount of detailing on that, I mean, that's more than fair. And this next one is a set of curtains, which just have this really unique retro vintage-like fabric print. And it is this. Now, I don't know if I see myself wearing this sort of print, but I just fell in love with it. I just thought it's just so unique, so different. Something I would definitely have around the house, and I'm contemplating whether I'm going to make some huge cushions from them, or yeah, not sure, but they're huge. There's 2 of these and they're quite weighty, so I'm not sure what to make. I don't think I would make a dress out of this because I think it would just be too hot for the summer, and because of the print I think it would be something I would want to wear in summer. So I need to have a little think about this one, but I didn't want to pass up the opportunity with this one because I thought it was just really, really good. That was my chair, by the way. I need to WD-40 my chair. But anyway, so yeah. Again, let me know if you have any ideas for this, because I am struggling a bit with this one. I'm not entirely sure what to do, and there's always a danger when this happens that they just end up sitting in my stash for a really long time, so let me know. And yeah, to be honest, it's been a really long and hot day. Here in the UK there's just an absolute heat wave. I think I'm going to pick up the camera again tomorrow. I've got a few things that I want to film. I also have a free summer sewing pattern video coming up, and I'm going to also have fabric recommendations for that one, which I'm really excited about. Don't miss that one. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Well, I'll see you tomorrow. You'll see me probably next week by the time I edit and put all the details in for you as well. So see you next time.